So Kenya is currently leading.
Yes.
That was their second game at the Challenger Series. It's happening in Munich, Munchen. In Munchen. By what it was 5. No, they have scored. So it's 12-5. So it's not too bad. But the thing is, I was saying when I was speaking earlier, is the fact while the moment they know question, ni kama admin anaamka wa social media. Like
they are missing us.
They miss
the
us.
Truth.
And the thing I like about Munich is the fact that Kenyans in Germany have turned out in their hundreds.
Yes.
So one corner, what we saw in Doha, the Kenyans walijitokeza.
Yes.
Wamejaza a quarter of the uwanja. And of course, just having fun, enjoying themselves, colorful with red, black, and green and white. The flag is fantastic.
I really like it. And I think that it's the one thing, Seven, they meet. What's that thing called? If there was the one of... that where we can pick you. If there was a wild card,
yes, they would.
They would pick us.
Because I remember some years back when remember, I think was it Los Angeles 7 or San Diego 7? One of the two.
Yes.
I think Los Angeles. I remember, or Las Vegas. I think it was Las Vegas. I remember there was a time, I don't know, Kenya was misfiring, and we were almost being relegated.
Yes.
And like for fact, World Rugby did not want us to be relegated, because especially the organizers of that specific tournament, because like almost 3,000 Kenyans used to turn up Wokabi, if not more. Because I've gone to Las Vegas Sevens. Let me tell you, you go into the stadium, you look at one side,
it's like a refuge.
We want another one.
Just like the other one.
Kabisa.
Yeah?
Like it's such a carnival atmosphere. And you see, for them, they stay there. They come at around. Now the funny thing is, of course, the purists will be there early. But the Kenyans, wale wengine sasa wanakuja fun times and kujienjoy, wanaingia hapo afternoon.
Kabisa.
Na wanakaa hapo cheering non-stop. So you find them, of course, mixing with Samoans and Fijians. So it becomes a proper carnival. So everyone, you find it's funny because you see the other guys in these other sides, they're like, your side no in a bamba. So they move to the other side.
Everyone goes there.
Everyone goes to that side. So you see there's that discipline of seat number.
Yes.
That side, you go, if you have a ticket, if you bought a ticket that side, you vizuri come and make sure unajua utaka. Because that side, it was funny because I used to find people.
So on this other side, everyone is sat nicely, but on this corner,
side,
free sitting.
Free sitting. Because you see, I remember seeing I don't know who it was, some other fans. So they came, they're holding their tickets. They look, you could clearly see where they're supposed to be seated is there.
Yes.
But they're Kenya standing, cheering and everything. Sasa
so inabidi wewe pia wewe ukae tu.
Inabidi sasa utafute plan B or you join them and enjoy. But they are very diplomatic. You have a lot of fun. So at least some good positive results for the team.
Yes.
Their first game they played against Japan.
Yes, 28-12, I see.
28-12. But the game for me, over and above, aside from the men's team, I was very impressed by Lionesses beating Poland. Because they beat Poland at home.
Yes.
And let me tell you, Poland, you remember Poland used to be one of the strong teams. When HSBC introduced the Women's 7 Series, some of the top teams used to be Poland, the British, New Zealand, obviously, and Australia, of course, now is one of the biggest. But Poland used to be one of the teams that used to be really, really, really bothersome.
I'm trying to see.
They were not in the 7 Series, but it was one of the bothersome
teams.
Yes,
when you meet them
in the qualifier.
I was just trying to see. We played. We played Portugal as well.
Yes, we are playing Portugal. I think
33. I'm seeing the win 33-5.
So we've won that one.
Yes, 33-5 is the way it's gone. Let me see if I can find you details.
2 out of 2.
Yes, Kenya. Yes, so tries John Okoth, Nigel Peterson. Who's Nigel Peterson? It's a nice name. Amaitsa, Jojoro, Ageo, Crisant Ojoang, Vincent Onyala. Conversions by Anthony Mboya. Anthony Mboya is done well. That's the way that one went. I want to see if I can find you. Yeah. So not bad.
28-12, yeah.
33-5, 28-12. So Kenya looking good. Just because someone asked me this early this week, Bernard, and I'd like you just to clarify it. It's the top 4 teams. It's the top 2 teams from here, the series. The guys who are going to Madrid, because someone asked me, what does this matter? I told them, listen, this Madrid one is the dress rehearsal for the main one. The main one is in Madrid. So you play in Munich.
Munich, yeah, the Munich one.
You play in Munich.
Yes.
So how many top you have to stay in the what to be safe? We stay in the top 2. We get to the semi.
Just get to the semis.
So once we get, because it's overall.
Yes.
So we are number 1 on the rankings.
Number 2.
We are number 2, but we are number 2 on.
We are tied in points. Yeah.
It's on differential or something.
Yeah. So we just reach semis.
So we maintain where we are.
Yes.
We stay top 2.
Yes.
Then the top 4 teams from this one.
Yes.
go to meet the top 40, the
bottom
bottom four teams
Yes,
from the other side.
Yes. And then after that entire, of course, whatever will happen, the playoff, whatever, the 4 teams will qualify. So it means we need to reach the semis.
We need to reach the semis this weekend, and we need to reach the semis. Yo, Challenger Series. I next weekend. Yo, yeah, Madrid. When is this? That Madrid thing. It's not far away.
It's not far away, yeah.
Because someone tweeted and asked me, and I was like, what I understand is we have to be top 4 this weekend and top 4 in Madrid.
Yes, that's it.
Like that one in Madrid is uber important.
Yes.
We stay in the top 4 because let me see where we can see. This is their website, man.
I don't like it.
This is their website.
And you see, even the problem is, even if you try
and I understand they're making it for people like me, middle-aged people whose eyes are going, so you need big
that's
numbers.
Fine, but you see, me, I remember the way the HSBC 7's website used to
look.
Like, it even used to have a lot of statistics.
Akuna,
like, when was it? I was trying to look for some statistics for one of the former players. Wokabi, you can't find. Like, you can't tell the number of games somebody has played,
the number of points, the number of tries.
And previously, it used to be the case. You'd be able to tell and say, player X is making his X appearance.
So here is the way the table looks as we speak for the men's, because this is what we have most interest in.
Yeah.
The USA are 9th, España are 10th, Samoa are 11th, Canada are 12th. Yeah. I don't like this story of Samoa and the US.
Same here.
I don't like those ones. Spain, I think we can hold our own. Canada, I think we can.
But I don't like on the pooling we have.
I don't like the story of Samoa and the US. I don't like it. Yeah. But also it could be worse because South Africa are 7th and GBR are 8th.
Yeah.
In fact, if you look up there, I don't think we have better options. Argentina are top, Ireland, then New Zealand, then Australia, then France, then Fiji, then South Africa, then GBR. So maybe this is the best. It is the best.
My fear is this easy sana sana US na Samoa. Hawatasumbua.
Hiyo ni noma.
Kwanza sana sana Samoa. Wachana hata na US, Samoa.
But tuko ni kukua tu top 4.
Yeah.
So if we get a good pool, we are okay.
Yeah, lazima tukufe na hiyo timu ya game ya kwanza lazima tushinde.
So here's the story. Kenya does well this weekend in Munich. They make sure they finish in the top 4 so that we are in the top 4
yes.
Going into Madrid, and maybe you can get a good seed. I hope you get a good seed. Like if you are, I'm assuming seedings do play a part in that. Yeah,
they do.
So if you can finish top of this challenger thing, we are fine.
Yeah.
Then we turn our attention to the 31st of May.
Yeah.
In Madrid. That is when now we go. Sasa hawa watu wa chini na sisi watu wa chini na sisi wa juu.
Yes.
Wakutane hapo katikati.
Hapo ndo itakuwa hard small.
Then from there we want top 4.
Yeah.
So again semis.
Yeah. So Madrid it's everything to play for.
Madrid, I actually was saying Madrid is more important than the Olympic Games.
It is. I agree.
Munich and Madrid way more important. Maybe Munich not so much, but Madrid is more important than the Olympic Games because we need to go back to being a core team.
Yeah. Now, qualifying is good. Staying is the other thing.
No, first let's qualify.
Yeah.
Count our chickens before that one.
Yeah.
Cut before the horse.
Yeah.
I hope I got that correct.
Yes.
We first of all let's just get in. Then when we get in now we know okay. So how do we stay? Because like I've read for you those names. The teams that are at the top there are hard to shift.
Yeah. For
you to be in the top 8. No, we are assuming you're in the top. We have qualified. But for you to stay in the top 8 of the world, and you have to contend with Argentina, Ireland, All Blacks, Australia, France, Fiji, South Africa, and GBR.
Yeah. And that means you have any given time you have to reach the quarters. Minimum. That's a minimum benchmark. That's at least where the points become a bit more comfortable. Because if you look at number 2, that is Ireland. 12, 14, 16, 12, 16, 16, 8.
Where?
So that tells you they've been very consistent. They have not won any tournament. They have reached a final. If you look at New Zealand, they have won 2 tournaments, but they're number 3. So what does
because
that
of that, is that LAX? That's Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Which
that one.
Yeah.
The one they got 3 points.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
but here's the thing. You just have to be better than number 8.
Yeah.
On 3, 4, 2, 8, 18, 2, 16.
Yeah.
You just have to make sure. By the way, I agree with you. You just have to average 8. Make sure every single tournament you're on 8, 8, 8, 8. Because it's how many tournaments? It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8. 8 times 8, you're 64 points.
Yeah.
I think if you kept 8 points every tournament, you'd be fine. But even that is such a high standard,
It's crazy.
Because it's a whole different team.
And remember, you see, the problem is the caliber of teams that you're going to be with.
Yes.
That's the other thing. It's not exactly team wasi. These are the best